Guys, who else is confused? So a lot happened last time. I'm gonna take a little piece of candy if you have one. I'm just a little confused because we've been playing Pokemon FireRed on this here Game Boy Advance SP, and last time somehow, some way, for some reason, we ended up linking with someone. There's this new idea, this new craze that's sweeping the nation. Linking in Kanto here. I just checked the fame checker, and yeah, that's the fame checker, 100%. So we don't have to worry about that. But look, I have this cool TV here. All right, this cool TV is basically like a portal into a different time period, different dimension, essentially. We can make this look better, and I will, but not right now. But yeah, so we do want to go ahead and just really briefly fix up a little bit of what we're looking at here. So anyway, yeah, we linked with someone, and they gave us, I guess permanently, or I don't know, like they transferred the link or something to the game, and it had this weird thing on the top of it. It looks kind of similar to, let me see if I can find a picture of it. I'll just type into Google here. I'll do FireRed box art, okay? So this is the package that the game comes up with for marketing, I guess. And we have a character on here that's sort of the symbol or the mascot or whatever. And then this is very grainy. It's a very small image. But look, I noticed, so I was like, okay, what's going on? What's going on? So the manual, we don't have to touch that yet. We're not there. We're not at that stage yet in our relationship where we need to look at the manual, okay? But we are genuinely curious and thinking about and wondering, you know, why is it that we have what's going on here? Like, I was like, okay, what's this little thing? You know, what's this thing? This big lizard gone or something? I don't know. And then I was like, no, that can't be right, because it says only for Game Boy Advance. But we're already like Nintendo exposing how that's not true, because we played it on this. This is the Nintendo DS, and we put it in that slot. And then we put the game in here, right? And we played it. Try turning it on right now. Yeah, see if it still works. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. What's this? I was like, what is that symbol? Wait a minute, what is that? You know what I mean? Because think about it. We've been playing the game on this device, and it has all this stuff in the back of it. I was like, wait, do I have that thing that's on the top? I was like, yeah. I was like, yo, it goes into this. I was like, what's a GameCube? You know what I mean? And lo and behold, I put in the AV cables from, I don't know if you've seen my setup yet, but I have a Super Nintendo entertainment system plugged into this Toshiba TV. And I was like, wait a minute. Yo, hold your horses, RC. Could that little thing, it says GameCube compatible. I'm like, wireless adapter? I don't know what a wireless adapter is yet. I'm still trying to figure that out, but I've seen this before, and I plug it in, and I'm like, okay, where does this go? You know what I mean? And I like put this, so I had this one. What's this one? What's this one? Hold on. Wait a minute. What is this? Hold on. This is this, and then what's this? What? Wait, hold on, guys. Oh. Whoa, I'm fishing. Look what I caught. Huh. Risky business. Whoa, look at that. I guess this is what is this called? This is called Game Boy Advance. Oh, so this is the original Game Boy Advance. So this is the one that they made before they made the Game Boy Advance SP, which is what we've been playing on right here. Hold on, let's look at them next to each other. Not that this is a technology showcase channel, but yeah, there's one, there's the other. The biggest difference is this one has a backlight, but under the right conditions, you can barely even tell. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, okay, I have these little wires. I have these wires. Gotta find whatever that is. Wait, I think I've seen that before. Wait, yeah. Did it come with the game? Yeah, it says includes Game Boy Advance wireless adapter. Well, we'll worry about that in a minute. So this is the top of my head. But look. We have it. So there has to be some way of playing with whatever this thing is, because this thing is a GameCube, which is where these wires go into. So we have this, and we have this plug, and I'm like, bros, for real, it goes right here, bros. Obviously. Now, why not put it there? Well, I don't know if it has anything to do with it, but it's like, bruh, I just got this and put it in there, because I guess that was the original or whatever. But look, I'm going to turn this TV on real quick, just see what's going on the screen. What's going on? Game Boy, gameplay, game player, boy. Wait, so hold on. What's in this lunchbox? Look at that. There's a spinning disc. Let's close that again. Where would I put this though? If this is the game, that's where you put a disc? So you put a disc there, where do you put the... Wait a minute. Guys, what is this? Hold up. Hey! What? Hold on. I think we just figured something out. Wait, so can I use this as a controller? So I'm gonna take this Game Boy Advance SP, and I'm gonna put the plug from it in here. I'm gonna see if it... Is this a controller or what? Like, where does this go? And what are these things on the bottom of this? So I'm gonna hit A, start, no. I think you need to control this GameCube with a GameCube controller. So I'm gonna plug the GameCube controller back in so I can advance the text to the next stage of life here. I'll put that back in. And so yeah, I'm just doing a little investigation. I found those wires. I'm like, bruh. You know what I mean? And hey, where's Meowt? Meowt, that's right. That's what I mean. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna see how this looks. It could be really disastrous. This could be like my greatest gaming mistake. What does that look like if I go this close? What does it look like if I go this close? Remember the bee meme? The bee movie meme with the guy with the sunflower? What does this color make you think of? So it says, press start to begin, Game Boy Player 2003 Nintendo. This Nintendo GameCube accessory, I think that's this thing attached to the bottom of it, plays Game Boy software. We don't care about this anymore. We're playing Pokémon. We're gonna play this all night. On your TV. Very interesting. Let's press start. Oh. Hold on. Wait a minute. What's this? This just started. Game Boy Player? What does that mean? Did this one do it too? No, this one's not on, bro. Turn that on. Right, so I'll put this right here. Oops, sorry, Meowt.
Hey, why'd you knock me over?
Where's volume? Is this volume? Is this volume? Oh, this is volume. 11 maybe? I don't know. Turn it up to 11! Boom. How do we feel about the sound font on this, man? So I just plugged in the SP. Oh, it says Nintendo. Game Boy player. But then what am I doing here? So is this how you link? Who wants to link? Wait, I just hit the button and it started. So I can use my thing as a controller? See, no, we can't do this because look at the scan lines and stuff. Oh man. Well, I don't want to say all that stuff again. What should we do? I guess we can't use this TV because of the scan lines, huh? I'm not really sure what the deal with that is, but it was fun while it lasted. We can at least hit A, just see our journey so far. Underground Pat. Remember when we did that, guys? Oh. Don't worry, it's just a little glitchy every once in a while. We can deal with this, bros. You understand that what Remember, hey, meet me in the underground, guys. Z button options? Not sure about that. More advanced. So yeah, you see the scan for in Vermilion City. So we are in Vermilion, which is nice.
Nice to meet you.
So I saved right here. Dum dee dum dum da da dee dum dee dum dum da da dee bum 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 doo dee bum bum bum. Oh, see, look at that line right there. Only you are seeing that. That does not show up on my screen. Isn't that crazy? So it's almost like we are Red Shadow. We've officially become him. Nah, he just like me for real. I gotta tell you guys, not looking at that little screen though is, you know what I mean? Oh, all right. So we got Lewis the Calm Meowth, and it's a normal type. I'm the OT. You understand? You talk about the OT, bruh. I'm the OT, bruh. May pick up items, scratch, bite. Did it happen? See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm like, when did it get bite? Because I'm like, barely able to see. So, fortunately, we are gonna have to ditch this look and just do this one time, just to show you what it would look like if I recorded on a CRT. As much as I'd like to, you don't know how bad I want to record. So this is a normal flying, lax nature, calm, sassy, hasty, bold. Not that we care. Miss Nito is not on the squad. So I do see a Pokemon Center over here, so we're gonna run and do that. Talk to our traditional old man. Oh, there's the SSN is here. Whoa. Okay. Route 6 was kind of a breeze, huh? When we look at our... We'll save battery life on this. And we'll save battery life on this. There's no reason to play with your Game Boy, but you can. I'm just saying, like, you can play with this if I wanted to. But why not just use a controller, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm playing with this now. But anyway, so... Can we eat this yet? Use. Dang it. Maybe I should try again. Dang it! Well, time doesn't pass in the Pokemon world, so it's actually fine. We can just... I mean, in this Pokemon world, we already discussed that. You know what I mean? Who's this? What's this house? So different playing on this. Feels great. Honestly. Something's delicious, and there's some dishes. Anything on the tube? Yeah, it's having fun. So yeah, let's look at this map real quick. Very convenient timing. I wanted to just look, real quick at the routes here. Yeah, we're on Route 6. And wait, what the heck? I just noticed something. We went from Cerulean to Route 5, and then somehow under and over this city or town or whatever. What is this? Saffron. Huh. Wait, so how do we get to Saffron? This doesn't make any sense to me. Is that where the guard is? Oh, let's check that guard again. Don't let me forget to do that. So who's this gentleman we've broken into the house of? Nah. Let's see. So we could go, you know what I'm saying? Is that better or worse? The same? You guys like seeing it that from that far? Then you get to see all the cool stuff, but no, I think we're gonna probably stick with just this, I think. So who are you? Fainted while we were walking. What? This Seeker? VS Seeker? What? Huh? Okay, well, we're gonna look at that very soon. So yeah, guys, I want to record on the CRT. I did an experiment when I looked at it before, and it was, unfortunately, there's the scan line problem. I don't know if there's a way around it, but I think this is just the deal. Obviously, if I had cables, I could record the screen directly, but the Boy RC don't operate that way. So, that's some useful info, don't you think? Pokémon. This is getting. Am I the only one who's like, alright, this is getting a little repetitive? Like, why are people. So, this is Bill's PC. Deposit. You don't need Miss Nito, you know what I mean? This is a. Thanks. Here's what I have to say to Miss Nito. Thanks for nothing. No, but. Miss Nito did give us this delicious mushroom, and I'm gonna take a little chomp on that one. Nope, not the time. Who knows what the cause of it is? Is it checking for duck hunt shots? So when you know, let's go up to the link. So look, there's the symbol on the ground that kind of looks like, basically like this. It's kind of like this and this combined. Like it's this thing, right? So we're so close to figuring this out, guys. There's something to do with, I don't know. How do you link? I want to link with you guys. Well, I do have my, don't I have my trainer ID? 77. I'm not, oh, no, that's my fame checker. Wait, am I on there? Oh. Any new info on anybody? I don't think so. Bing, 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 bing. Nope, still nothing. I got a good chunk of change. 2274 click. Hit me up. Hello, RC. Taylor, contendant. Something you need. Yes. What's going on with linking? Okay. On this, the top floor, union room, link up with trainers. Up also into the union room. Direct corner. What? Is everyone reading this? If you're reading this, I want to hear from you. This is crazy, guys. So if you guys want to the wireless adapter, you may still link up using a GBA game link cable. GBA game link cable. Wireless adapter, direct corner, wireless communications. Yeah, that was a bombshell of a bunch of just info that I can't even process right now. So hold on. That's what was happening when we went into the underground road. That's what was happening. That's how we got Miss Nito. Wait a minute. This is all making sense. Miss Nito. Who's who? So Miss Nito This is called the box. This one's called the boy. And only the goats get to be in the boy. You know what I mean? So here we go, guys. So, know what I'm saying? Not me. Check it out. Check it out now, y'all. We got 2 girls. 1 box. So we're gonna change this now. We're gonna go. I don't know if we're gonna do city. What we'll do, wallpaper. We'll do etc. What do you guys have? Just titles. Yeah, that's kind of. That's titles. So this one is called. This is two. This is. We don't have that many characters. Think about it. So hold on. We got 2. We got 2 Nito. How much can we fit? We can't do the whole thing because we want to do 1 box, and it would we could do 2 Nito, 1 box. But we only have 1. Could we just do BX? Would you guys accept that, or is that not okay? 2 Nito, 1 box. Yeah, so that's where they go. This is the box. This one's only for. What should we make this one? Still happy with this biome. I mean, I think it looks good. We're just missing the wabbits now. No, I'm feeling like, here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take these 2, since they're both purple, and this box, and they're sort of here on purpose. Or maybe what we could do is even make a little. Here's what we're gonna do. So this is gonna be a little play. So it's like it's running away. Is the snake gonna get the mouse? So this one's called. We can even keep it desert. You know what I mean? Or not. Wallpaper, scenery, forest, city, desert, savannah. I don't know. What do we like? That's kind of funny. Scenery, snow. That doesn't make any sense. Gotta save snow too. That's a big one. Cave. That doesn't work. Maybe a cave. Cave. I don't know. Wallpaper, scenery 3. We could do it like funny, like why are they in the sky? Why are they on the seafloor? And we'll go to etc. real quick. We'll do simple. That's like Babby's first box. You know, that's Babby's first box. Wallpaper, etc. Stars? I mean, I love that. How did we not see this before? So this is gonna be perp. This is gonna be perps. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to keep my Pokemon organized. I don't know if it should be rainbow though. Wait, why didn't I see this before? Etc. Yeah, I didn't look at this. What is wrong with me? That's cool. That's like the best one. Wallpaper, scenery, etc. Yeah, man, we did somehow missed that section. It's what happens when I'm looking at the little Game Boy. There's also a little Game Boy like many inches away from me. I think we go with desert. So that's the perps because they're both purple. These is this gonna be blue or green? Is it, what is this, gray? What is this, Lello? So we have a and I'm hitting R here on the GameCube. Fortunately had a so here we go. This one's called Lello. We don't even need to think about the wallpaper. This is just so I can find them later. You know what I mean? I need to organize. Lello. So that's Lello. We have green. I mean, unless you want to say that's yellow, too. Is this green or yellow? So these are the greenies, and that's why they get to be in the boxini. I think the box, that one's for our guys. We're gonna move, what would you call this, like, cream? How close in color are these two? Now that's brown. And if that's brown, is this brown or red? You don't get to be in the red box, Spiro. Give me a break. So I think it's like this. This is my breakdown. Now, question is this going greenies? So this is greenies. And that was decided before, that was just decided for us. Greener, greenier. Okay. We want a little separation between the stages. We don't want them right on top of each other like that. So this one is gonna be tough to name, but the worm and the bird are a little, for right now, we're gonna call this early bird. Where should they be? Where should this one be looking for this one? I think this one should be looking next to a river. And we're gonna name it Brown Brick. Dang it, I have to do a naughty way of spelling it. Like this. Brown Brick. So that's brown brick, that's greenies, Lello, Perps, 2 Nitos, 1 box. This is the box. This is where our guys would go if we had too much of them. And we don't right now. We have just the right amount. So I'm gonna take you to the I'm not sure if you're a greenie or not, but you can go there. If it's not a greenie, I'm not sure what it is. This one's gonna be like, here's what's gonna happen with this one. And you guys are gonna be like, uh-oh, what's our seat thinking? It's like, just wait. Just wait. So this one is funny, because now what we have here is like, Mankey just threw Geodude up in the air in a cave. That's the good one on this one. Or even a crag. What are we trying to say here? I think this one is called Hands Up. Because they're both raising their arms. Look at that. You never noticed that, did you? Thanks, RC. Hey, no problem. Thanks, RC. I don't need a thanks. Appreciate you, though. I just do this, but look, they're almost doing the same thing. That's why they need to be together, and is it better this way or this way? I think this sort of draws attention to it a little bit more. Maybe, yeah, look at them. Even in their little icon, they have a big icon and a little icon. Yeah, we did that. So now we know where everything is. I was so confused. I was like, where's Squirtle? Where's Pikachu? Where's Jigglypuff? You know, but now we found them. They're right here. So we learned all this linking stuff, guys, and since we know about it now, I'm like, hold on, guys. So, wait, you know? So we got a link. And there's only one way to do it, I think. You've got to be closer to me. This has something to do with this. You got to be closer to me, and we got to put these our thingies in each other. So I think wireless adapter is not connected properly. Wireless adapter is not connected properly. See, that doesn't make any. I have way more battle wins than that. Oh, is this just? What's this? Change game pack timer. Norm. I don't want a soft filter on that. What does it look like? Different, soft, sharp. Even on my screen, there's no difference, guys. But we'll do sharp. I like sharp things. Am I more of a soft or a sharp guy? I'm more normal. I was thinking, screen size normal, full, normal, full, normal, full, normal, full, full. Frame. 1, 2, 3. Nothing's changing. Oh, because we're full screen. Look, see, this is. Ooh. Oh, I think we found it, guys. Oh. Y'all wish I would show you all these. Nah. Wrong.
Incorrect.
Yeah, why don't you try to be funny on your comedy show, RC? Ever think about that? So this is like immediately I'm picking this one, you know? I'm like, bruh. What do you think of that? Probably better to not even have it. Probably better to do full screen. We'll switch over, don't worry. Open the cable club. Oh, wait, I didn't read that. Use it again. So wait. Cable club, which one do we use? Trade Center, Coliseum. Oh look, it says trade? GBA link cable. I'm not sure what that means. GBA link cable. So we don't have a, what is a GBA link cable? Because this is a GameCube link. Guys, there's a lot more to explore with this. I'm not really sure. Bing, 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 bing. I'm not really sure what all that was. But ever since I got the Nito, Mrs. Nito, I call her Mrs. Nito. Bing, 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 bing. I already talked to you. We're careful about pollution here. I don't know what that means. What? Ew. Whoa, that's cool. I love this. Look at this. Little critters running around. I like this thing. What's it called? That's a Machop? Oh, I love Machop. Wow, cool. What's it say? Port of exquisite sunsets. Lay the foundation. I know it's annoying, guys. You're like screaming at your screen, yelling at me, like, but it's just the town. It's just the talking to the people thing again. It's like, come on. When I'm trying to make it interesting, you know, I really am. Spiro, far-fetched. Far-fetched. I can't. Why is it like far-fetched? But if we bring this critter a Spiro, we get something called a far-fetched. What's that? Wait, did we get a new? Because that thing just told us about far-fetched, which I never heard of. Far-fetched. 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 How would you say it? Yeah, I don't see no far-fetched. I do see Horsey though. Remember Horsey? Wish we could catch one. Let's see. Being. It says being. See how much easier that is with a controller, but where is it again? So it is where we are, off the port of Kanto, that sort of leads out. I'm sort of looking at this map for the first time. It's sort of, we're in a bay right now, kind of. And then there's Pallet down there. It's near Pallet. That's so cool. So there was one next to us the whole time. We didn't even realize. Remind me to catch it in Pallet. I'm probably going to forget. So we got to come back here with this. Pokemon fan club. No, thank you. What's this? Oh, it's a tree. The tree looks like it'll be cut. So we don't know how to do that yet. But that's the gym. Oh my gosh. What's this one? Can I read this one? See, what?